Why, hello there. I was just replying to a tweet. Yes. Yes, we move microphone closer so you can better hear me. Let's check the levels here. Let's check audio levels. I don't know, the game's not started yet, but it will soon, so hi. I'm the Space Quest historian. Oh, there's the camera. Hi. How you doing out there? Yes, today I'm going to be playing one of my favorite games of all time, Beneath a Steel Sky. Because I was watching Danny from Game Grumps do Space Quest 3 last night, and I was just overwhelmed with nostalgia. And I thought, wow, I should play a game that I really enjoy. And of course, I love the Space Quest series to death, but I feel I still need to get this whole streaming and Let's Playing thing under control before I tackle the granddaddy of my favorites list, as it were. So I'm going to do this as sort of a dress rehearsal for the big playthrough of all 6 Space Quest games that I will eventually do. I mean, you all knew that was coming, right? So I'm going to be playing my second favorite game of all time, and that would be Beneath a Steel Sky. So let's see if the game will actually run. God, I hope it will. Put you down in a window there, and screen sharing. Things are happening, and we have the Twitch stream channel chat thing. Yes,
the
indeed.
old man was trying to tell the future,
that's
looking for pictures in the campfire.
Oh, I see evil.
Now, there are no subtitles on the
beneath the city.
on the intro, so I'm just gonna shut
from
up.
the light of day.
Old man,
I see
evil.
it growing safe beneath a sky of steel, scheming in the dark, gathering strength, and now, now the evil spreads. It sends deadly feelers over the land above, across the gap, reaching towards this very place.
I'd seen him do it 100 times, but I humored him. After all, they'd been like a father to me. And what does this evil want here?
Oh, my
Asked
son,
calmly.
I fear the evil wants you.
That was when Joey piped up.
Sensors detect incoming audio source.
Joey,
Evil,
god damn it.
the evil is nearly here.
It sounded more like a copter than a demon. But the next thing, all hell let loose anyway.
Run, Foster, run! Hide from the evil!
I love his theatrical voice.
Foster, help!
The old man.
Better
the
make
old
my
man.
next body move faster, Foster.
Cheers.
He was only a robot. Oh, I love the little guy.
My life is empty. I built
Then,
robot
as
friends.
suddenly as it started, the shooting stopped. There was a moment's silence as the copter cut its rotors. Then,
Whoever is in charge here, come forward. Now!
only a fool would have argued with that firepower.
Hello.
I am the leader of these people. We are peaceful.
Bring him here.
At once, Commander Reich.
We're looking for someone. Someone who doesn't belong here. Who wasn't born in this garbage dump.
Okay,
Who
okay.
came
You've
from
already
the
got me
city
by
as
the
a
collar.
child.
Take it
We
easy,
want to take him home again.
My mind racing. I remembered where I'd seen that symbol before. It was the day the tribe found me.
man. Ooh,
The
pixelated.
day of the crash. The day my mother died.
You all right, city boy?
All right, they bring him up and
Got a name,
call
son?
him Robert Foster.
Robert.
Anyway, all the graphics on this intro, which is from the
Welcome
CD
to the
version,
Gap, Robert.
was scanned in from the comic that Dave
As he
Gibbons
patched
wrote
me up,
for,
the old man had gently
game.
explained that there was no way back into
which
the
was
city.
in the manual. So
and I
they
already
scanned
knew
it
there
in,
was
did some
nothing he
deluxe
could do
painting
for
on
Mother.
it, and oh, by the way, his mom's dead. And this zoom in, look at the pixels. I used to play around
His
with
tribe was
Autodesk Animator
poor.
as a kid,
But they treated
Pretty much
me
the
like
same
one
thing.
of their own.
but
I
mean,
learned how to survive in the wasteland
shit
they
out.
called the Gap, and scavenging.
By
from
the way,
city
did you see that?
dumps.
They were hunting
As the years
kangaroos. The
passed,
game takes
I
place in
forgot my
Australia.
life in the city.
It's never mentioned
Discovered
in
new
the game,
talents.
but it is.
I'm your friend. Call me Joey.
And got a second name.
This is what we'll call you.
I'm a bit
Now that you've
interested
come
to
of
see
age,
what the
son,
label says in
we
this
found
version.
you, fostered
It
you,
says Foster.
so that
Okay.
makes you Robert Foster.
Wasted enough time.
Reason for
Give
that
us the
was there's a
runaway,
lot of different
or we'll
versions
shoot
of the
everyone.
game, and that label
Starting
changes.
with you, Granddad.
The old man had been right for once.
I'll
It
I'll
was me
explain
they
later.
wanted.
No, my son, don't let the evil take you. Run!
Royal
DNA scan
Shakespeare!
confirms it's him, sir.
Evil had come to the gap, just as he said.
Take him.
But had the old man seen why it wanted me, or what it would do next? It was too late to ask him now.
Leaving destruction zone, Commander Reich. Good. Detonate.
Ooh! I always found it weird that the explosion just happens a second after the screen fades out.
Why, you murdering? Keep him quiet.
All I could do was wait, just like on a hunt. Just like the old man taught me. Wait and be ready. It was dawn when we reached
And he
the
doesn't
city.
actually do anything.
Land in the central security compound.
Spoiler alert, the
A
copter just
dawn my
crashes
tribe would
and
never
he
see.
runs.
They were no more than a note in Reich's book now.
Yes, sir. Locking on automatic landing beacon.
But what was I? Why did...
Sir, the guidance system, it's gone crazy. We're going to hit.
Check out the dramatic music, by the way. They completely
Maybe
forgot
I
to
get
add in
some
the music
answers
for
now.
this intro. It's in the floppy disk version. It's
If
not
I survived
in the
another
CD-ROM
copter
version.
crash.
For some reason. Anyway, down he goes, and off we run, and there's the music. And hi everyone in the chat. I'm sorry, I didn't want to overpower the introduction because, like I said, there are no subtitles for the introduction. Check out the animation, by the way. Holy shit, that's sprite animation. This game is from 1993. So this was around the same time that Sam & Max Hit the Road came out, and this game has some of the best sprite animation I've seen in an adventure game. I mean, certainly an old DOS game like this one. The only weird thing, as you can tell, is that the characters can't walk diagonally. They only walk in, you know, straight angles. It looks a little weird, but you'll get over it. And we'll just have a quick comment. See, it goes like that.
What you want?
Oh, they enabled the
Looking for a
subtitles.
saboteur from
Very
the gap.
nice of them.
He crashed a chopper and escaped. Oh, sounds dangerous to me. Don't worry, he's not going anywhere. We cut the power to the
Although it
elevator.
takes place in Australia, the
and the
accents are
crash
just
has
all over
blocked
the
the
place.
walkway. What if he comes in here? You'll be fine. We posted guards. And Reich wants to hunt him down personally.
I mean, I always
Okay.
love that. Poison.
must be important. Yeah, we got orders direct from Link. Take him alive before he does any more damage.
What damage has he done?
Best of luck to you.
I mean, the fucking copter
These
crashed to
guys are
Bureau.
out to get me.
Well,
But
actually,
why?
that comes
They
later.
already destroyed my home and my people.
But as far as
Well, right.
everyone knows, you guys
Whoever
just
you
crashed
are.
the chopper.
It's retribution time.
This guy hasn't done anything.
Gotta be clever. Play them at their own game. First thing is
That
to
makes
get
no
Joey
sense.
running
Play them
again.
at their own game. I don't know what he's talking about. So anyway, yes. Hi, everyone in the chat. Very nice of you to show up. Richard, good to see you. You said that Hobart is an Australian city, and yes, it is. But in this game, it's Hobart City Corporation. Every city is a corporation of its own, and they're in bitter strife with each other, and it's all sorts of fantastic things. Oh my god, it's been so long since I played this. Oh, I fucking love this. Yes, that thing is noisy as hell. I did notice in my last stream of Quest for Glory that the audio levels were a bit fucked. Like the game audio was too loud. So let me know if the game audio is too loud and I'm too low, or vice versa if you can't hear the game at all. Yes, Richard, I know you know the backstory of the game. I was just explaining it. Oh god. Alright. So, if I go down here and face this dude, who's just having a little smoke break, everything goes to shit. So we just pick this guy up.
I could make use of that.
Yes, you could. Well, fucking pick it up already. Oh, that's right. The the mouse control is switched from what you are used to in Wadget Eye games and such. Left mouse button is for looking, and right mouse button is for doing. It takes a little getting used to, because even Revolution software switched that around for Broken Sword. All of a sudden, left was for doing, and right was for
Who's
looking.
up there? You won't escape that way.
That is very, very true. As the chat says, this is it's one of the best scenes in the game, the fire escape that leads absolutely fucking nowhere. I love the notice that's on the door as well. So, let's just calmly watch this scene of hilarity.
Ooh. He must have jumped. fell all the way to ground level.
And as a player, you're just going, where the fuck am I? Oh, right.
Phew.
There I am.
Lucky escape.
Didn't have to do anything. Yeah. I'm going to be showing you a bunch of different stuff in the... Mostly I'm just going to run through the game because I fucking love it, and I'm just going to, you know, wax poetically about how infatuated with this game I am, but I'm also going to show you a couple of little things that aren't really consequential to the game itself, but things that most people probably don't really know. For instance, how the... when you walk around and introduce yourself, you can introduce yourself as a factory inspector. And most people will just tell you you're flat out lying because you don't know the correct term for a factory inspector, but there is actually a way to get everyone on your side, and I'm going to show you
Fire
that.
exit. Do not obstruct.
Do not obstruct.
Key available on presentation of Requisition Form SOS-23.
I like how the requisition form starts with SOS as well. Oh, that's... Still don't know what they mean about, you know, playing them at their own game, because what I'm actually going to be doing is getting my robot chum up and running. As far as I know, they don't have a robot chum of their own. And then I'm just going to sit back and watch the omnipresent computer of the city do my work for me. I'm going to guess that the people watching this have already played the game and already know what's going to happen. So I'm not going to, you know, try and keep away spoilers or anything. I mean, I think I think this game came out in 1993. I think we're all pretty much on board with what happens here. Let's just get Joey up and running. You've turned me into
Welcome
a vacuum
back,
cleaner.
Is this the best shell you could find?
Gratitude.
Listen, we're in deep trouble.
You've turned me into a vacuum cleaner.
I really like his voice
It's
too, Joey.
functional.
I mean,
Don't be ungrateful.
The distortion
Now,
on his voice
I don't
is
know
perfect,
where we
and
are,
the guy who does
or
the voice
why
still
we
gets
were
that
brought here.
sarcasm right
But
in
I
there.
intend to get some answers.
The voice
I've
acting
got a
is
weird reading from
surprisingly
my
good.
scanner. We're
For a
120 meters
1993
above the
game.
ground.
Legend
You've
has
got
it that
to
they
find a
actually
way
recorded
down.
all the voices
And keep out of the way
with
of
some, you know,
security.
just unknown actors they just hauled in off the street. And then they thought, well, these voices are a bit crap. So very, very last minute, they got hold of some theater company and hired all the actors from the theater company to re-record all the voices. And those are the voices you hear in the game. So somewhere there's a really, really crap version of Beneath the Steel Sky floating around.
What's our present location?
What does it matter? We've had it.
He's just a ray of sunshine, Joey. I fucking love him.
Any human activity nearby?
How should I know? The shell sensors are useless.
But you're good at buffing, aren't you?
What tools does that shell have?
None of any use, unless you're into housework. I've got an onboard buffing and polishing tool and an extendable probe.
Now that will come in handy for lots of reasons, most of which we'll have to blank the screen for, shield
We
the eyes
have
of
to get
children.
out of this city.
Can't we just stay here?
Hell no. And I like how it gives you little extraneous options. There's a lot of extraneous things that you can do in the game that has no bearing on the game's plot itself. Like this, it doesn't matter what you pick. It's just, you know, a little flavorly conversation. And there are a bunch of red herring inventory items as well.
We don't belong here.
So it almost
Speak
feels
for
like
yourself.
a living world.
I reckon I could get to like it here.
That little shell suits you, Joey.
Get lost, Foster.
It's awful.
It's awful.
Find me a new
Find
one.
me a new one.
All right. I've had it with you.
Forget it.
Okay, so I am going to save my game because this is the part. You have to pick some specific dialogue options to be accepted as the plant inspector. I don't know why I'm like fucking cat hair everywhere. I'm really like hopped up to show you this because all the Let's Plays I've seen don't do this, and I'm pretty sure that most people don't even know you can do this. So we're off to meet Hobbins, one of our favorite characters in the game. Our favorite. I'm just speaking for everyone right
What
now.
do you want?
Mostly because of his endearing
Weren't you
accent.
told? Routine
Routine
inspection.
Nobody told me. I'm too busy to show you around.
Don't worry, I can show myself around. You won't even notice I'm here.
Where did you get that robot?
I built him. Like it?
It's crap, son.
Alright. And I have to steal this sandwich, and oh, there's so many excellent things.
Tree world. See the world as your ancestors saw it. Insurance certificate. Years out of date.
He can start fiddling with all his, machinery here, and none of it does any fucking thing.
Excuse me.
I'm just making noise at this point.
What now?
Oh,
I'll
actually,
get on with my
You do that.
I have to go out here. Yes, Joey, please get out of the way. Oh, I just walked straight through you. We have to get this elevator running. Excuse me. And to do that, you stand on it. Turn the alarm on, and then Hobbins comes out and gets on your tits. Fucking hairs in my eyes.
Hey, what are you doing?
I told you already. Routine inspection.
Well, keep off that elevator. I can't hear myself think.
Excuse me.
Oh wait, I accidentally clicked on him. I was supposed to click on the robot. Find out what's wrong.
Can't hear you with all the noise. I'm going to switch the alarm off.
You do that.
There's no obvious reason why this droid isn't working.
I'm just gonna step on the elevator again
An
because
elevator.
I have to get in and steal his spanner and things.
I told you to stay off the elevator.
Spanner is a
That alarm
wrench.
is driving me
For
spare.
you, linguistically challenged. Shit, I don't even have any excellent commentary to offer at this point. I'm just loving the hell out of this. Get in there, and speaking of extraneous objects, there's the sandwich, and we have to get it before he gets back. Yes, I now own a sandwich, which will be stolen from me later in the game for no reason whatsoever.
Excuse me.
Actually, I can pick it up for no reason whatsoever.
What now?
What is wrong with the thing? Oh, I have to.
Where am
You're in the Union City
Get through a-
recycling plant.
Bunch of
Do you buy
dialogue
scrap
options here.
metal?
I don't want to be recycled, Rob. I like the show, really.
Who's in charge around here?
Not me. I just work here. Hobbins is the name.
Hey, Hobbins.
Who's in charge, and where can I find him?
It's Lamb you'll be wanting. He's the supervisor.
I see.
He's an
And who does
awful,
he work
awful
for?
person.
Council, of course.
Oh, we have to get
Tell me
through all
more
of this
about
shit.
the council.
But I
They
just
govern the
remembered,
city.
it's not actually
With the help of
Hobbins' dialogue options that you
What's
have to
that?
be careful about. It's
The
Anita's
computer
later
they
on.
built as their
If you
advisor.
pick the right dialogue options with her, then you get accepted into the world of factory inspecting.
What was it like before
Stay
Lane?
hydrated, people.
Ah, those were the days, son. We didn't have the problems we got now.
So who built the computer?
Yes, Soraya,
Search
Lamb
me.
in his real fur coat.
been
Real
research scientists,
beaver
probably.
fur, made from the last 10 beavers in the world. And I love it. We'll get to that, but when he gets stuck on the level and can't get back to his apartment, what will my poor cat do? Or what will I do with my poor cat? Make a hat to match your coat?
How come your fire exit
Now that's a
leads
pertinent
nowhere?
question.
You've been up there. It's not safe.
I
Hell,
could see that.
If you break your legs, don't come running to me for sympathy.
now that line always struck me as a little odd when I was a kid because if you
I'll
break
get
your
on
legs,
with
you
my
obviously
You
can't
do
go
that.
running to anyone. Anyway, we have to.
Forget.
See, it's been a while, so I forget which bits trigger what. I have to try and fix the transporter, but first I have to get Joey to analyze it, and he'll only do that if I'm on this screen. Joey! Hello! There you go.
Can you start
the
that transport?
transporter?
How do you expect me to do that?
First he's gonna bitch and moan.
I'm just a cleaning droid, remember?
Come on, come on.
Can you start that transport?
You don't give up, do you? Have you
Technically
found out
that's
what's
bad
wrong with it?
puzzle design that you have to ask
No,
him twice,
I'm not
but...
sure.
And now he asked me, have I figured out what's wrong with it? So cool, now I can actually go and ask Hobbins that.
Excuse me.
I also like that they have a specific spot in the room that they have
What
to stand
now?
in to initiate a conversation. Like, they could be miles apart in the room, and they will congregate in this exact same spot every time you start. Hey, Jesus Christ!
What's the best way?
Do I really have to get?
You're at the
Yes.
center, you know, and besides...
How do I get to ground
there's
level?
an elevator? Of course you can't. Why not? Cause Reich's boys are guarding...
How come
How
your
come your
elevator's not
elevator's
working?
not
There we go.
working?
I'm sorry for skipping a bunch of the
It's
dialogue.
activated
Again, I'm pretty sure
automatically by
most of
the
you have already
transport
played the
robot.
game. What's wrong with the transport?
What's wrong with the transport?
There we go.
It's broken down.
Again. It's probably,
the Doppler charge thingamajig.
Oh, look, the voice actor
But
just
I haven't got time to
didn't
mend
bother
it now.
with the word inducer. Actually, there's a little funny story there. In the original DOS version, you could switch between American English and UK English subtitles. The voices would stay the same, but some of the lines were changed. And I think the version I'm playing is the GOG version.
I'll get you.
And I think it's set to American English. If you had it to UK English, some of the lines were changed, and I think actually thingamajig is in the UK English subtitles, but for the Americans they put in the word inducer because, you know, Star Trek technobabble, I don't know.
Can you start that transport?
You don't give up, do you? Have you found out what's wrong with it?
It's the Knopfler charge reducer thingy.
In that case, all it
Knopfler,
needs
like
is
the,
a jump start.
Dire Straits guitar player, Knopfler.
This is embarrassing, Foster.
I also like they
You're
go
not gonna
straight
watch,
for the
are you?
innuendo, but they're
I
not.
always suspected you of being a
I mean, they're not
voyeur.
really
Come on, just
like
do
explicit with it.
Here goes.
I mean, playing this as a kid, I knew what the hell they were insinuating, but it was.
There. How was it for you?
I mean, this game is kind of. I'm not gonna say progressive. I mean, it's not like 1993 or the fucking Stone Age or anything, but I mean, they did some things in this game that I don't think Sierra or LucasArts would have dared to do. The game swears once. It actually Joey says bullshit. At Anchor, the chat is talking about Billy Anchor, the insurance salesman, and he does have some great puns. You're absolutely right. But if you ask him about robot insurance, Joey will go, "This is bullshit, Foster." And the first time I heard that, I was like, "Wow, okay." So the game swears apparently. I was used to Sierra games and LucasArts games were pretty squeaky clean for the most part. I mean, Sam & Max is probably the raunchiest game that LucasArts ever put out, and never swore, never showed blood, never did anything. Speaking of blood and gore, coming up is one of my favorite scenes, where if you played the interactive demo of Beneath the Steel Sky, the game would end after you open this door, and it does end on a big fucking cliffhanger, I will say, because once you get out of this door, holy shit. The thing that happens just before you exit the door, holy shit. Oh, Richard just reminded me that, there's also nudity in the game. There are pixelated tits in the doctor's office, and Anita calls Lamb a turd, which I don't think is that, it's not that, provocative in American English, but okay. So anyway, we've got the big eye up here, and also, you'll have to forgive me,
It's
but I'm
much
going
too
to click
high
on
to reach.
almost everything, because I love the responses. For instance, there's a very funny dialogue after the door opens, and you can tell Joey to snap out of it. Also, you didn't tell me you could
didn't
fly!
tell me you could fly.
Yeah, Soraya.
I
Oh,
didn't
sorry, I
know
don't
I
know how
had
to
it in me.
pronounce your nickname or anything, but yeah, it's just, Joey can fly! Yes, he can, and he didn't even know that himself.
Think this could be a way out?
Through the furnace? I don't rate our chances.
If you can't be sensible, be quiet.
I think we're being watched. What fucking
I
clued you
think
in?
we're being watched.
They seem to think you're someone special. I can't imagine why.
I think there's one point where you can ask him, why don't you think I'm special? And Joey goes, well, you've got no personality, no distinguishing characteristics. You are Mr. Potato Head.
This must be where the scrap gets melted.
Is that why you brought me here?
Don't worry, kid. They'd only take premium quality scrap.
So Richard says that calling someone a
Forget
turd in Britain is a very strong swear. I didn't know that. And something about British swearing that I find very strange. I mean, calling someone a wanker As in someone who masturbates. I mean, I would think that was sort of a schoolyard insult, but apparently if you call someone a wanker in Britain, they'll fucking knock your head off.
I've got nothing that would fit. It must need a special card.
All right, well, we've got things that'll fit. Joey, can you open
Can
the
you
door?
open that door?
I'll give it a try.
Here we fucking go. And Foster gets in position because, you know, if someone bursts through with a gun, then...
No sudden moves, Overman.
Which someone almost does.
Get over to the furnace.
You're Officer Wright, I presume.
Just walk straight across
You've
the
made
room.
a mistake. I'm not Overman.
And here we fucking go. Boom!
Link, we can't let him escape.
Boom.
What the
There
hell is going
fucking
on?
goes on.
Wright seems
I don't
pretty
even know
cut
what I
up
just said
about
there.
it. But he's given me
and
2 leads.
Foster is
Overman and Link.
a bit on the nose there, because he seems pretty cut up about it. Ah, puns. I just saw a man get torn in half, still smoking and everything, and just go, oh, yeah. And the next thing, of course, we're going to do is raid his fucking corpse.
He was carrying an ID card. The card may be useful. And I'll take his dark glasses, too.
Yes, Sierra, the music says he appreciates the music when near death approaches. The entire soundtrack is actually very, very good, and it was composed by the dude who wrote the game, Dave Cummins, who is sadly no longer with us. He was actually pretty pissed at the way the soundtrack was presented in the ad-lib music that you're hearing in the game right now, because he wrote it on an Atari ST. And it sounded pretty good. I had the very good fortune of listening to the end credits as performed by his Atari ST. He sent me a file back in the late 90s at some point. He was going to send me the entire soundtrack. Didn't happen, sadly. But so the general MIDI or the OPL3 MIDI ad-lib thing that's in the game right now, he hated that. He thought it was an absolute butchering of his original thing. All right, Joey.
Joey, wake up, you metal moron!
What happened?
You missed all the action.
Couldn't help it. My anti-stress circuit took over.
It seems security have mistaken me for a guy called Overman.
Yeah, this is the one.
How could anyone mistake me, Joey?
Because you've got no personality, no distinctive characteristics. You are Mr. Potato Head.
Thanks, pal.
I love that. You can ask him all sorts of shit. None of these are particularly funny, but if you pick Let's Get Out of Here enough times, I was flat on my ass. Because, again, I've played this game so many times, so I think I've discovered pretty much anything there is to discover in this game.
Let's get out of here.
Up and away.
I will just keep talking to him.
Let's get out of here.
Ever onward.
Oh, fuck, I clicked out of the game.
Let's get out of here.
Farther up and farther in.
It just gets weirder.
Let's get out of here.
Hi, I'm Barbie. I love you very much.
And at this point, the game just goes, all right,
Let's
enough
get
of
outta
that.
here.
Enough of that.
Why?
Why do you keep repeating yourself? Sorry, I accidentally clicked out of the game and hit a bunch of buttons, and the Twitch chat disappeared, and shit. All in the effort of a good joke. Can't believe I've been playing this for over half an hour and I've only gotten past the demo stage. I thought I'd be much further into the game at this point.
We're way up in the clouds, Joey. We need to find a way to the ground.
I think this is why some people estimate how long it takes, the duration of adventure game playing. Excuse me. Because, I mean, I've figured, you know, a game like Beneath the Steel Sky, you can rock through it in maybe 2 hours or something. Hell no, you can't. I've been playing this for half an hour, and I've barely gotten anywhere. Alright, let's get in the factory and have a chat with Anita, and this is where... This is where we're going to... I've been teasing this, so I better not fuck it up, is what I'm saying. Yep. Just gonna have a chat and... Now see, here's the rub. I don't know which one to start with. I can't remember. Richard says he's seen a speedrun of 17 minutes for Beneath the Steel Sky. How do you get through the game in 17 minutes? Okay, you skip everything and you set the speed to max, but still, holy shit.
Has security been in here?
Yeah, they really stirred up. Think they were looking for someone.
How do I get down to ground level?
Take the elevator, or the big jump if you're desperate.
Girl by my heart.
What are you doing?
I'm checking the pipes. They have to be perfect.
That's ridiculous. If they have to be perfect, they should be checked by a robot.
What's that?
He's my mechanoid chum Joey.
It's cute. Does it do tricks?
Not really. He just follows me around and gets in my way.
Which he does,
Look,
because the
I'm not
pathfinding
supposed
in
to
this
talk to
game
you.
is awful.
Why not?
Supervisor's order.
I fucked it up. I fucked it up. So you have to, you only get a certain amount of dialogue options you can pick with her. And you have to be specific, because one of them leads to what's the proper word for an inspector.
What are you doing?
I'm checking the pipes. They have to be perfect.
How do I get down to ground level?
Take the elevator, or the big jump if you're desperate.
Never
Wait.
mind.
Look.
Why not?
Supervisor's...
Maybe Joey has to be in the room. Oh, no, wait, I remember now. I don't have to, I'm not supposed to initiate a conversation, I'm supposed to try and leave the room.
You mustn't go in there.
Why not?
You need clearance from Supervisor Land.
I'm an inspector, I can
I'm
go
an
anywhere.
inspector. I can go anywhere.
You still need authorization from her. And if you were a bona fide inspector, you'd use the official title.
There we fucking go. That's what you need to do. Instead of talking to her, you have to try and exit the room. And then you can ask her, what is
What
the
is
official
the
title
official
for an
title
inspector?
for an inspector?
The correct term is auditor.
And she has a really posh English accent as well.
What are you doing?
I'm
So now
checking
we can
for
get
the-
through all of this
They
shit.
have- they should be-
What's that?
He's my...
It's cute.
That's the
Does
two
it do-
tricks.
Not really. And get... Has security been...
Yeah, they think they were looking. Look,
Why not?
Supervisor's ordered.
And here we go. Introducing Lamb!
I'm transferring you, lass.
I
With
wish
the
you wouldn't
most
call me that. My name is
Awful,
Anita.
droning
Don't answer back, woman.
voice accent.
Report to the testing room immediately.
Can someone help me out? What region is Lamb from?
What are you doing here? Do you know who I am, lad?
I've no idea. I don't work here.
I'm Gilbert Lamb, the supervisor.
Mind if I look around?
I certainly do. Who are you?
And now we can pick I'm an auditor.
I'm an auditor.
And he instantly
But we
grovels
were
at your feet.
inspected last week.
I need to confirm my subordinate's report.
Oh, aye. Well, everything here is
Thank
in
you,
order.
Richard. Lamb is a
What's that
Yorkshireman.
robot
Hardcore
doing here?
Yorkshireman.
He's my personal assistant. Say hello, Joey.
Hello, Joey.
Pity he's got no brain.
All right, now we got the run of the factory, and everyone shall bow down before me. And yes, now we're all in love with Anita. Well, actually, we just care deeply for her. He never actually says we're in a romantic relationship or anything. He does try and hit on her because she gets transferred to the reactor room, and we can go there. We can actually go there now, I think. Oh no, wait, we have to distract
Hey.
this dude.
You'll need a rad suit if you're going in there.
Hey, what do you mean? This one is totally rad.
I mean protective clothing.
1993, people. It was funny back then. Alright, so let's just, well, first of all, let's try getting the storeroom, because there's some interesting things going on in there.
Hey,
My mistake. Thought it was the John.
it's the storeroom for robots only. Lamb doesn't trust humans to go in there, even though there's nothing worth pinching.
In fact, there are several things worth pinching in there, and they will be pinched right
I
back
want you
for
to
us.
check out the storeroom.
What's the
Alright,
catch?
so we sent Joey in there.
There's no catch. There could be something useful in there.
Don't count on it.
Oh, don't be such a fucking downer, Joey. Just get the fuck in there. Having a look through the window? You know what? I'm actually, I'm gonna make this an extended stream. I'm gonna be playing for an hour, additional hour, because I'm so much in love with this game. So yeah, strap yourselves in. Alright, so Joey was in, had a bit of a look around, and this was actually one of the selling points of the game, is that the characters have lives of their own. They can maneuver around the game world independently of you, because, you know, most game NPCs, they're kind of stuck in a room until the game tells them to go somewhere. But Revolution's virtual theater system was built on the principle, at least, that characters could roam freely around the game world, and they had little schedules of their own. Problem was, they didn't really implement it that well in Beneath the Steel Sky because apparently making this game was hell. They did not like it one bit. I distinctly remember writing Tony Warner, a programmer for Revolution, an email back in the 90s and asking him just what was day-to-day like on working on Beneath the Steel Sky, and he just replied, contemplating mass suicide.
Find anything useful in the stores?
No, but there's a fuse box on the wall connected to the alarm system.
Can you disconnect it?
Sorry, no can do.
Not in his current shell, he can't. So let's give him a new shell. Let's stop operations, which we do by literally throwing a wrench in the cogs. Like, literally throwing a wrench in the monkey works.
That's really put a wrench in the works.
Oh, no. Production stopped. You wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
The machinery looks outdated.
Well, I am
to
an
me.
inspector, so of
It's
course
not
I have an
now.
opinion.
It was...
That
Oh,
explains
sorry.
why it
Skip
stops,
dialogue.
doesn't it?
Oh, well.
I'll pretend I
I'll
didn't
pretend
know.
I didn't
That
notice it.
is... and actually later he gets accused, but why is the machine not working? I was so busy I didn't notice it. Oh, Syria in the chat asks, I often thought the game was shorter than it was supposed to be. And yes, it is actually shorter than it was supposed to be. The original design document was purportedly very, very big. And what you're actually playing is a cut-down version of the game. Wait, I need my spanner back. To walk all the fucking way around Joey. Because apparently, already at this point, Dave Cummins and the rest of Revolution Software weren't exactly gelling. There were some personality conflicts
I'll keep
or
this
something.
wrench. It's really useful.
So his design kept getting changed, and even though he wrote and designed the game, and he wasn't particularly happy about that. And there's one instance in particular where a character got cut, a character called Toxic Waste, who was a hacker kind of character, and like a link space hacker, and he was cut because apparently Tony Warner took issue with him having the same initials as him. I don't know, this is all,
I've
you know,
loosened the
hearsay
robot's shell.
and paraphrased from an email I got back in 1997 or 8 or something, so you'll
The shell is loose now.
forgive the anecdotal evidence, I hope.
It's a robot.
God damn it. You want a new shell? Yes, you
want
do.
a new shell, Joey?
Do you mean that welder?
That's right. You like it?
I'll say. It's the mutt's nuts.
Which is the dog's bollocks, I would assume. And as Eddie Izzet has taught me, the dog's bollocks is the greatest thing ever in the UK. And he says even the Queen will say dog's bollocks. And look, that's how easy it is to switch a shell. Just plop the old one on top of the new one. Whole new set of features. My god, man, plug and play has come a long fucking way. Actually, should we increase the speed just a little bit? Yeah, let's do that. That's a bit better. And increasing the speed does not just increase his walking speed, it actually increases the entire speed of the entire game. So let's disconnect the alarm.
Go and disable the fuse box in the stores.
I could melt through it with my welder.
Wouldn't that be dangerous?
Very. But I'm feeling reckless, and welding is fun.
Joey's just like,
Take care, Joey.
oh man, he's just like the impulse, or I was gonna say the, oh wait,
Never mind.
I didn't want to talk to him, I didn't want to look through the window. He just has no impulse, he's just this childish ball of energy. Are you actually gonna go, is that because I clicked you? Is that because I initiated a dialogue and now you're just fucking stuck? Go fucking
Go and
disable
disable
the
the-
I could
thing.
melt through it.
Yes,
Very.
we've already heard this. Now, here we go. That was fun. And now, in this storeroom, there are two very obvious things you can pick up. There's a key, and everyone loves a key, and... fucking pick it up! Why are you just shrugging? Are you? Oh, you have to. Jesus Christ, man. I have to flip the gangway, of course. And I love how surreptitiously he just sneaks it into his jacket pocket. There you go. And of course, the thing we actually need is this little pixel hunty thing right here. Now, this is just terrible game design, but there's actually a little bit of putty stuck to the ground, which turns out to be... Oh, by the way, you can show inventory items to Joey to give a to get a description of them.
Give me an analysis, Joey.
Analyze it and say that
I think it's putty.
You're wrong. That's plastic explosive.
There you go. So, what does the key actually do? It has a security symbol.
Give me
on
an
it.
analysis, Joey.
It's an intricately cut key, Rob.
Oh, that's about it. Okay. Once we leave, the key and the sandwich will be stolen,
Don't
and
move.
we'll never get it
I
back.
have to search you.
And there was no reason for us to pick it up.
Do I have to strip off?
Definitely not. There's a limit to how far I'm going to look.
So we should have just shoved the key up our
Hey,
ass then.
that tickle.
Open up that coat. Why are you carrying that crowbar?
It's got sentimental value. My mother gave it to me.
Is that a wrench?
I carry it for luck.
You're a walking toolbox.
And he just goes through your entire
Blimey.
inventory list.
Smart shades.
You can have them if you like.
And he
Really?
just gives inventory items away
I
too.
can
When I was a
fix
kid,
them
I
with
was
sticky
just
tape.
playing this game and going, ooh, I can fix
Is
it
that
with
a can of
sticky tape.
lubricant?
I accidentally talked
Yes.
over my
One
favorite line of
squirt
the
is
entire
just
game.
the job. I'd never be without a can of lubricant.
You are now. 'Cause that can is mine.
God fucking damn it.
What the hell is that?
As a kid, I was
It's a
just
sausage
frustrated with the
sandwich.
fact that he just
Can I
kept
have it
giving
for my
things
lunch?
away.
You're welcome.
You nicked that key, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Thank you for your cooperation. By the way, that sweater you're wearing.
Don't lap at my sweater.
I'm not. I think it's
There's a running
brilliant.
joke in this game about
Will you
his
swap it
sweater.
for my clipboard?
You never see
Not
it
in a
until much
million
later
years.
in the game. And a bunch of characters will comment on his sweater, this one most blatantly. And, Wait, Sirare says you can keep the glass after the guy has searched you. No, you can't. I mean, you're talking about the sunglasses. You can't keep. Well, you can keep them if you
Hey,
do all the
I
things you
told
need,
you not to go in there.
and then go back and actually search through his, Reich's corpse. Then I guess you can keep them, but you can't prevent him from taking them from you. I actually have to go to the reactor. Would you
Excuse me.
Please let me in the reactor, because I'm an auditor thing.
Any intruders to report?
No, sir. Hey, just a minute.
I'm an auditor.
Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't realize you're not wearing your executive helmet.
No.
I'm
This is an
not.
undercover inspection.
Undercover. Oh,
Oh,
that's
hi,
exciting.
Summer, in the chat.
Would you
Nice
like
of
me
you to
to
drop back.
assist you?
No, thanks. I don't want to draw attention to myself.
Oh, too bad. I could have taken notes for you on my clipboard.
Yeah, you and your Hitler mustache, just stay the fuck back. Alright, he doesn't
Never
have anything
mind.
to really offer us, and I really want to get further into the game. Well, Syria, yeah, says the same thing. You can not search Reich after he's been split in two, then go up and do all the things that I just did. Then go back, search him, get the ID card and the sunglasses, and you can keep the sunglasses for the remainder of the game. But there's, I don't think there's any real reason to. I don't think the sunglasses can be used for anything. Not even a joke.
A
thing.
loose cable. Now that could be very useful.
I probably should have done that actually, because I never have tried doing that.
Fancy doing some
I
welding,
thought
Joey?
I'd done everything in this
You
game, but
bet.
that never
I
really
want
occurred
some
to me.
action. Who's the victim?
You can't
Fucking
go
s-
using your welder on people.
Oh, yeah? Who says?
And now we get an Asimov,
Asimov's
Isaac
laws of
Asimov
robotics.
reference, which is
It's fiction, Foster. It's just something some guy made up.
It's sound moral
the
sense.
3 laws
Anyway,
of robotics.
What I had in mind was that cable.
This sounds like a job for Captain Welder.
It's fucking enthusiastic all the way. Move it, Foster, you're in the way. A line they didn't bother recording. You fucking move the character on your own. The whole pathfinding in
Can
this
you
game
try
is
welding
very
the cable
weird, 'cause,
again?
again, the characters can only
Sure.
like move in
Just keep
straight
out
angles.
of my way this time.
Fucking attitude. And they're the characters are not impassable. They have to walk around each other, and this was a huge problem in the previous game Beneath the Steel Sky. And the previous game, Lure of the Temptress. Sorry, I was just distracted by the chat. Because characters would walk in front of each other and they couldn't move, and they had to walk around each other, and again they could only move in right angles. They kind of fixed it in Beneath the Steel Sky, because if the game senses that two characters are just squaring off and can't move and just, you know, staring each other down, then they become impassable and they can pass through each other. But yeah. Richard says that everyone talks about Asimov but forgets that the point of the 3 laws was that they actually don't work. This is true, but this is hardly the time for that conversation. Oh man, I hope I haven't missed my chance to have a chat with... Oh, damn! Oh, I should have gone left as I was exiting the factory building. Wait a minute, I can still make it. Now we have to get down to 2nd level and have a good time down there, but I'm just going to show you one of my favorite conversations, which is entirely optional. And it's with the security dude that's standing guard outside the factory entrance over here to the left. Yep, there he is. We have to get Joey in here.
Security alert. Inter-level movement is suspended.
Awesome
Tell him
accent.
You've got a gun, Rob.
Did your vacuum cleaner speak?
No, I'm a ventriloquist.
What do you take me for, a dummy?
No, really, watch this. A day, a day, a day.
I saw your lips move.
You didn't.
Did too. I've seen better acts at the Security Services Social Center.
I love this guy. Yep, that was totally worth it. There's nothing you can't pass him because he just disappears on his own. Like you see, after you've done all the factory stuff, he just disappears. Just to give you a quicker way to get back into the factory in case you missed the wrench and the sandwich. I just love. Did your vacuum cleaner speak? All right, let's get the elevator running. I know I can talk to Lamb and figure out that the elevator is not running. It's perfectly obvious. You what? I said you what? I'm gonna ask him about
Excuse
the
me.
Yep.
huge
What do
fucking
you
wrench.
want? Speak up.
I'm here to inspect the plant.
I'm
Oh,
allergic to plants.
They give me sores and boils.
I meant the power plant.
Everyone's just
Well,
a
what's
fucking
stopping
idiot
ya?
in this game.
Who are you anyway?
I'm an auditor. Foster's the name.
Stay away from him, Rob. He's a human bomb.
What are you talking about?
He's got a fuse in his mouth.
That's a
Joey is
cigarette.
sarcastic, but not
He's
really up
inhaling
to
the
snuff.
smoke for pleasure.
Get serious,
Yeah, this is like explaining
Foster.
data on Star Trek The Next Generation. He's inhaling the smoke for pleasure. Fuck it. He's a ton
Don't
of
mind
fun, this
me.
guy,
I
but
can see you're
just gonna
busy.
leave him alone for now. Every time you ask him something, he just goes, "You what?" So let's hit the button here.
There's a safety device.
Oh yeah, I have to unscrew them first. I remember. Leave me alone.
I've loosened the nut.
Ah, pixel hunting. There you go.
I've loosened the nut.
Now we give it a hit. That's fun. And now Joey, press
Try
the button
pressing
on the right.
the button.
Ah, you've
now
done it.
you've done it, mate. I'll have to fetch old Obbin, and you better stay here.
You can
in case
barely
there's an
hear the voice
explosion.
acting over the sound effect, which does not quiet down. So my apologies. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do here. Pick this up. Open the control panel
Can't reach.
with. Oh, whoa, sorry. Put that in the light socket. Our plastic explosive. Now blow the fucking thing wide open. Boom. And just. I'm actually not sure what these switches do. I just know that flipping both of them starts up the elevator. That's it. I don't know if only one of them starts the elevator up. I presume that's the case, but well. Oh, and here's a little extraneous scene. If you go in the security offices, which I haven't visited just yet, but then the old guy will be in here.
Seen anything of Obbins?
What do you want him for?
To mend a pipe in the power plant.
Can't you fix it yourself?
I wouldn't dare.
Well, I haven't seen Obbins all day. He's probably busy.
And you can follow the guy, see. He has a schedule of his own.
Where are you going?
None of your business.
But he will physically walk all the way to the security offices, then physically walk all the way back, instead of, you know, a standard adventure game where he would just magically teleport into the new room. So that's fun. Actually, there's also rumors, well, not rumors technically, it's actually a fact, that the original master DAT for all the voices is intact. The voices in high quality. Hi, Lamb. Sorry. Just blocking your exit there.
Hey, Lamb.
We have to get into position. That's a bit awkward. He just turns his back to you and expects you to walk up to him. So actually, there is a high quality DAT tape out there with the voices intact. You could technically build a high quality version of Beneath the Steel Sky, and I think that was in the works when they did the remastered version for iPhone. And for one reason or another, I don't think they actually got around to doing it. I don't know. Anyway, is your coat made of real fur?
Is your coat made of real fur?
That's right, real beaver fur, made from the last 10 beavers in the world. Do you like it?
Actually, when I was gonna talk to Charles Cecil at Adventure X, and I didn't even think of it at the time, and I didn't actually get to talk to him. But I should have asked him what happened to the original DAT tape. It's well smart turns into it's totally cool because the voice actor is American. But it's disgusting and immoral.
Disgusting and immoral.
You're one of those soft sentimentalists, aren't you? Well, I couldn't give a damn about beavers.
See you later.
Oh wait, no, Lamb.
Hey,
dude. He has to give me the big spiel because he really fucking loves his
what
job.
does your
Listen to
factory
this.
produce?
Pipes, ducts, and conduits.
Anything important?
What do you think this city is built on?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll?
Don't be daft. I'm talking pipes here. Think of all the things they're used for.
Like sewers, you mean?
Let me tell you something, lad. Pipes are the arteries of this mighty erection. The veins through which its lifeblood pumps. And I am proud to serve the corporation.
Aye.
I suppose
Fuck
somebody
nugget.
has to be. See you later.
Summer says they built this city on pipes and ducts. Yes, they did. All right, let's get down to Bellevue level. And honestly, the place
Come
is
on,
called
Joey.
Bellevue. Now, here's another thing. If Joey, because you've noticed Joey follows me around and only appears in the screen after a while. If he's not on the screen with you, then you can just take the elevator without him. And here's another thing. I'm just gonna quickly show you this funny little gag. If we get Joey on this screen and get him to walk over here. Come here, Joey. Get over here. And now we outrun him. And walk up to this walkway behind us. I mean, it's amazing how many little funny things they put in the game. Now I can talk to him from way over here.
What are you doing over there, Joey?
Looking for you.
What are you doing?
Looking for you.
I mean, I'm impressed, really. I mean, for a game that Revolution will say they fucking hated working on, they put in some. I mean, they put some fucking efforts into it. Let's just put it like that. And now he's gonna fucking roll all the way over there, isn't he? Okay, now Lamb lives on this level, but I am not going to bother with him just yet. I keep clicking out of the game because I'm running the game in the window because, you know, streaming and have to keep an eye on the chat and shit. Okay, now this guy. Now, I'm not spoiling anything, I hope, when I tell you that he's gonna... he turns into
Hi,
be
who are you?
a bit of a weirdo
Can't
later
you tell?
on.
I'm Mr. Cool, and you're encroaching on my personal space.
He is in fact an android, and that's they turn into be the almost main antagonists of the game, but we don't know that yet. And the dialogue that this guy utters is again one of those things that was changed radically depending on if you set the game for American English or British English. So if you ask him how to get out of the city, I'm actually wondering what the subtitles are going to say now, because that joke is completely different in the, let's say, other language. I can't even remember if it's American or British English. But
How can I get out of the city?
If it's a
Have you
defecation,
thought about defecation?
Yes, defecation joke.
Don't you mean defection? What? Isn't that what I said? I asked you about leaving the city, not bodily processes. You're not making sense. And anyway, you can't leave the city. There's a restriction on travel.
Now see, if you played that game and set the subtitles to the different English, I think that's shit, I think that's British English. The joke is entirely different. I don't actually remember what the joke is, but install the old CD-ROM game and set the subtitles to the other language, and you'll see what I mean. Also, children, avert your eyes!
It's a holographic projector. Those breasts are never natural.
Revolution takes a
But
stand
those
against,
muscles are artificially
artificial
developed.
body improvements.
A nose like that would be great for tracking.
Except for the big nose. That's actually that's a bionic nose.
I wouldn't bear my bum if it looked like that.
And the
An
leaflet is
illustrated
just,
brochure.
the leaflet is just totally awful. Thankfully, there are no close-ups of this.
Grief, it's positively pornographic. Naked people with extra parts. The things folk do for fashion. Do you think I need a doctor, Joey?
We could both use an overhaul. Are you going to get a new body?
There's nothing wrong with this one.
Oh, come on, Joey. Yep, that's Berg. We're gonna get back to Berg in just a bit, but first let's explore a bit, because we technically have no reason to go visit Berg just yet. Hit myself in the face with my headphones as well. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get the game, the order of things in my head here. What should we do first? We have to make sure that Lamb stays on the top level. In order to do that, we have to... Oh, I remember. Yes, it's been a while. Keep, stick with me.
Come on, Joey.
We're just gonna temporarily revoke all of Lamb's status in the city, so he has to stay on the top level. Cause fuck that guy. Here we go. Let's see. Security services. Retina scan. Oh shit, I forgot. Alright, give me a break. It's been a while.
Come on, Joey.
Tough luck, fatso. Oh shit, I left without Joey. Fucking Lamb got in the way. No. We need to get Joey back. Oh shit, I remember now. Of course. Lamb told us that we have free reign of the factory.
Hey.
And I think he can also...
See you later.
No, that's later. Later he gives us a tour of the factory. So we just have to get some extra stuff for our cart. Come on, man. Come on, man. He gave us the fucking runs.
Excuse me.
Do I have to talk to him? Apparently
Never
not.
mind.
God damn it. Guess I have to go over here, find Anita. Yeah, maybe this is the point, actually. As Sirayar says in the chat, I have to do the whole grappling hook thing. And I was playing Sharklight a couple of days ago, and they actually have let's say an homage to that puzzle, this puzzle in Beneath the Steel Sky. Why does Joey never follow me down here? Come on, dude. You son of a bitch.
Come on, Joey.
Thank you. Victory sip. Joey does what he's told. There we go. Okay, so this will necessitate. Sorry, I've been kind of walking in circles. Just had to get my head straight here. This necessitates that we go visit Mr. Anchor of Anchor Insurance, and I really have to wait for Joey to get in here because this. Actually, I'm gonna save my fucking game in here because this is where the game really truly shines. First of all, let's have a look at the statue.
A guy in a rubber raincoat carrying an anchor.
And why is the anchor not showing up? Maybe it only does that after you drop it to the floor. But first, let's hear about exciting insurance
You look like a man who needs
possibilities.
insurance, yeah?
Yeah.
Can I interest you in this? A rogue robot policy.
I've never heard of that before.
It's a safeguard against the possibility
of your robot turning
of
on
your
you.
robot turning.
And here it comes. Wait a minute. I suppose it's possible Joey would Joey would never do that.
never do that.
Aha! So you think.
And here comes the sales pitch.
Surveys show that 42% of all domestic droid owners are worried about the risk of attack.
This is bullshit, Foster.
There it was.
Don't listen to that moron.
Nasty temper that robot's got, yeah?
Oh,
Tell me more about the policy.
All you have to do is sign a form.
And then
we'll
they
do a probability
Then they
estimate.
strip the fucking robot
And
down
give
and
you the
send it
results
back
next
in a
month.
month.
How come it takes so long?
We have to strip the robot down and analyze each component.
I do not want him handling my parts, Foster.
Now I'm definitely not interested.
Tell you what, take time to consider it, yeah?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna turn the music down a bit. Because the music is really fucking loud and you can barely hear the voices. Yeah, he actually... the chat is just going, oh my god, the guy's teeth, and he looks like an imitation of Stan, the salesman from Monkey Island. Yeah, he's got a lot of personality in a few pixels. Absolutely right.
Can you help me get to ground level?
Ah, what you need is travel insurance, yeah?
No!
Just to use
that
an
is
elevator?
not what I need.
Hey man, those things are death traps, yeah? Our policy gives you cover for all elevator-related situations.
This is a good policy, though.
Tell me more.
You'll be covered against vertigo,
How?
fellow passengers
sorry, I
with
clicked on-
flatulence.
What about being trapped in an elevator? I hate confined spaces.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's your problem. Maybe a shrink could help ya?
Oh, Christ.
Do you have a client called Overman?
I'll check the computer files. Do you know the first name?
This is also a great bit.
No.
Do you know the address?
In fact, I love the,
No.
I love
Do
the
you know
delivery
what sex this
guy
person
has.
is?
Well, presumably he's male.
At last, we're getting somewhere. Now, what is his link status?
I haven't a clue.
Never mind. I'll try a search anyway. Name, Overman. Address, unknown. Sex, male, possibly. No, there's no Overman on my records.
All right. And just to honor Mr. Cobbett, I am going to ask him why he chose a career in insurance.
Why did you choose a
which ends
career
up
in
asking him
insurance?
about his name.
With a name like mine, it was my destiny. I'm Billy Anchor, yeah?
Bet that caused problems at school.
It certainly did. No joke being first on the register, yeah?
The dude is just off his fucking nuts. All right. Never mind. Let's talk about getting out of the
Do
city.
you have a client?
Can't you get the information from Link?
I need to know what policies he has.
Right, huh? What's his first name?
Oh, it's on the tip
I
of
can't
my
remember
tongue.
either.
thought I've got hundreds of Reichs on my files.
But I need to get you the fuck out of the city, or of the room. So can you just mess with his
Can
computer?
you interface with that computer, Joey?
I could if I wanted to.
And here's a weird reading of this line. I mean, you've heard Foster's voice up until now. Listen to this.
I'm asking you to do it.
Like they just taught him, like he was leaving the room and going, by the way, we need an extra
Don't
line.
be pedantic. Just do it.
What am I searching for?
Anything on Overman for a start.
And now he just goes into
This
full
directory is a
PC
hopeless
fixie
mess.
mode.
I'm going to reorganize his hard drive. That's better.
And he fucking
There's nothing
defragments
on
the whole
Overman,
thing.
though.
Never mind.
God damn it. I have to get him out of the room somehow. And I can't remember. It's, oh yeah, Richard says Reich's first name is Steven. That's true. If you log on to Link, the Link terminal with his card, you know, that's what it says. It might even say here. No, it just has the security logo. Anyway, I need the fucking anchor. I need him to get him out of the room. And to do that, I need... Shit, I can't remember. But what I can do is get a... Oh! I remember now! Of course! What you actually do is, we don't have to punish Lamb for being a dickwad just yet, although that will clearly come in handy later. What we have to do is get the magazine from Reich's apartment. We haven't been in Reich's apartment yet.
It's locked.
No, it isn't.
It's locked.
No, it isn't. Get the fuck in there.
It's locked.
Come on, this is fucking Reich's apartment. Oh, it's not. It's Lamb's apartment. Never mind. Don't look at me. There we go. Get used to that sound effect, because that gets really creepy by the end of the game. Have a look under the pillow. Get the magazine. And that's it! This location does not exist for any other reason than that magazine. That is it. Also, we could have a chat with Gallagher over here, because he's weird. Like, really weird. Speaking in tongues and shit. Just gonna have a quick chat with him.
Hi, my name's Foster. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gallagher.
If you ask him what's going on in the city, he interprets that as kind of a hippie response and just goes really weird on your ass.
What's going on in this city? Something wonderful. Tell me about it. Please.
I'm begging you.
Everything will become apparent when the time is right. Can you direct me to the ground level? You're a social transcender. Going up in this world means going down. It's all a question of status.
Shut the fuck up. Gallagher's if you talk it to him enough, he just goes, I'm newborn. Which is another hint. And actually, he's named after a colleague of Dave Gibbons. A couple of months back, actually, probably 6 months back or something, I had a little search for whatever happened to Dave Cummins. I'm sorry, not Dave Gibbons, Dave Cummins. And he sadly passed away. But in the course of that, I met I talked to a bunch of his former colleagues, and one of them was a person named Richard Gallagher, whom Gallagher, the antagonist, is named after. He was very proud of that. So anyway. Oh, I have to.
A big female robot with a welding torch.
That's America, baby.
What a dump. I wouldn't want to go there.
That's London.
It's a painting of how things used to look. Hello.
Welcome to Trevor's Travel Company.
Hello.
Where do you want to go?
Can you get me to ground level?
Sure, on one of my luxury air-coach tours.
Coach travel makes me sick.
Me too. I prefer to keep my wheels on the ground.
Take your
kind of tours
fucking
do you
feet
offer?
off the fucking table.
Well, there's a wide choice. The Grand City Tour, the Economy City Tour, and the Mystery Tour.
Mystery tour is fun.
What's the mystery tour?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a mystery.
I'm gonna have the mystery tour, because for a game of 1993, they were very on the nose.
Can't you give me a clue?
Not until you've booked.
All right.
I don't...
Please yourself.
I'm just gonna have a look around your hard drive.
Can you interface with that computer, Joey?
That's not a good idea.
Why not?
Because the system has a virus.
How can you tell?
Just believe me, I know these
It
things.
just radiates sickness.
What's the difference between grand and economy?
The economy tour is cheaper. Exactly the same itinerary, but less prestigious.
The mystery tour sounds fine.
I'll reserve your ticket.
Now tell me, where does it go?
It doesn't go anywhere physically. It's the latest in virtual reality.
Oh, not that old turkey.
And
It's
the,
almost
I don't know what it
completely
is
like
now,
the real
the
thing.
third or fourth
If you
wave
say
of
so,
VR is
but
upon
I'm not
us.
convinced.
And Beetle Steel Sky is not having any of this shit. And you can book all the other
Forget
tours,
about
but I don't want to do that. I just want to talk to you about your computer. Okay, I probably
I'll
have
take
to.
the grand...
Just one tiny point. You'll need a decent wardrobe.
Fuck you, buddy.
What's wrong with these clothes?
They're fine for a sheep farm, but what you need is something fashionable.
Fuck you,
Look
that
who's
coat
talking.
is awesome.
The Grand Tour is classy, see? You'll be mixing with people of elegance and money.
All right, forget the grand tour. Book me on the economy tour.
I'll make your reservation. You can pick up the ticket in a month or two.
Yeah,
Can't I have the ticket now?
Sorry, there's a waiting list.
that's how travel works, isn't it? All right, did you know your computer
Did
has
you
a
know your
virus?
computer has a virus?
It can't happen.
My robot assures me it does.
Get a life. That's just a welder on wheels.
Welder
Show him,
with...
Joey.
Oh, God.
Analyze his brain patterns.
You sure? It's like a cesspit in there.
How can he do that, by
He's
the way?
obsessed with archaic images of masculinity and his failure to live up to them. He sees the laws banning motorbikes as repressive, a form of institutionalized castration.
All right, knock it off.
His ideal woman would be a combination of his mother and his first moped.
You leave my moped out of this.
All right.
It doesn't...
So we're just gonna hand off the magazine to him. Here we go.
Would you swap a ticket for this magazine?
You mean it? Of course I will. It's the T.E. Lawrence Collector's Issue. I've been looking for that for years.
Oh dear. Well, that's just awfully nice, isn't it? Thank you. I'll have the ticket. How can he? The chat goes. How can he be sitting like that? His legs are nearly completely above the desk. So is his back nearly completely horizontal? Well, sure, you can do that. You can put your feet up like this, off to the side, and then just swivel your porpoise. Really, your torso just swivel at 90 degrees. And also, you know, take contortionist classes, but still. I think you're just not trying hard enough, Kevin. Alright, so we have the ticket, and we're supposed to give it to Lamb. If you talk to him as he's walking back and forth from his apartment, he'll tell you that oh my god, his work is so hard, he needs a vacation. Not gonna do any of that, because fuck Lamb. I just want the tour of the factory, which again is one of my... It's as another of my favorite parts of the game. Where the fuck is he gone? See, I was worried that he'd be in his apartment, because if he's in his apartment, he's there for quite a long time, and you can't go in, you have to wait for him to come back out. So, he's probably up near the factory, which
Come
is
on,
good
Joey.
for us, because that means we can just hand off the, we can just hand off the, ticket to him. Where are you? Just gonna wait out here. No pressure. Actually, I'm gonna save. Get tour. Get rich. Get fucked. Come on, Lamb. Let's go. There you are.
Hey, Lamb.
Oh, I accidentally clicked on him by mistake, but that's okay. That means he's just in position
See you later.
for my presentation of gifts. No!
Hey.
Fuck! Get over here. Oh, I fucking almost missed him, too.
See you later. Hey, Lamb. Would you like this ticket?
What's it for, lad?
A tour. Wouldn't you like a holiday?
You're right. I really deserve a break. You know, I'm so touched. I'm going to give you something in
Really?
return.
I was kind of hoping you might.
Standard
Something
Adventure Gaming
you'll look
101
back
says
on for
you
the rest
have
of
to
your
give me
life.
something in return.
Yeah?
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be
Aye,
great.
lad. A tour of my factory.
Oh, great.
Meet
Awesome.
me there. You're in for a treat.
Well, we're here, so let's fucking do it.
Hey, Lamb. When do I get the tour you promised me?
Yeah, honestly.
I told you, meet me in the factory.
Alright, cool, I'll do that. I actually didn't know that response was in the game. I usually ask him outside here when he's been in his apartment and shit. Okay, I'll just stand in here.
Hey, Lamb.
Ah, we get the tour. Which also has one of my favorite lines in the entire game. I'll point it out when it comes.
When do I get the tour you promised me?
We'll start right now.
Sorry, I keep
Now,
skipping fucking
Take a
dialogue.
look at this machine.
It's awesome.
This machine measures the internal bore of the pipes. Accurate to 20 decimal
not it,
places,
but it's close.
whatever that means. Impressive, isn't it? All those numbers. I'm sure they mean something. Follow me. I'll show you the next section. This machine is supposed to drive the conveyor, but it's not bloody working. Heads will roll for this.
I forgot to point out the
Foreman
line.
Potts.
It's not bloody
Why has
working.
this machine
That was
stopped?
my
Stopped. I've been so busy I didn't notice.
that was my favorite line.
Can't I trust you with anything? Look after my guests, Potts.
Because I was busy responding to
I'll
Richard
have
on the
to
chat.
leave you to show yourself around.
So, Richard, thank you. Alright, so we can show ourselves around. That means we can go have a chat with Anita. And this guy, who will, in fact, crash the game if you talk to him too much. Maybe they fixed that in the GOG version, I hope. But he does... There's an awful bug in the game here. And he just stands patiently in line waiting to bother Anita.
What are you doing now?
Checking for cracks with x-rays. You shouldn't be here without a protective suit.
Can I just muck this
You're
guy
not
and steal
wearing
his?
Lamb told me I didn't qualify, as I'm a D-Link and a woman.
That's what happens.
What's so special about these pipes?
I'm not sure, but the dimensions of the bore must conform to precise specifications.
All that effort for a bit of plumbing?
Oh, it is complicated
Suspicious,
stuff.
isn't it?
Perhaps
No, it
they're
isn't.
part of a giant weapon.
Oh, come on, that's a bit far-fetched.
Yeah, really. Oh, yeah, let's hit on her. Anyone up for that? Yeah, sure.
What are you doing after work?
What did you have in mind?
Well, an evening at the theater.
What theater?
A walk by the lake in the moonlight.
What lake? What
And
moon?
to finish, a candlelit supper.
What candles?
Sounds great. But first I'll have to get decontaminated.
Another time, perhaps.
That can't take too long. It's like a shower, isn't it, basically?
What's a D-Link?
D-Link is the lowest social category. When your link status is 0, you forfeit all rights and your freedom to move back the city.
Is it just me or is the music still a bit loud?
How come you didn't know that?
I'm an outsider from the Gap.
So it's you security you're after. You won't get far without
Probably
an ID
shouldn't say
card.
this around the dude.
I managed to find one.
I bet it won't get you
The
to ground
dude in
level.
the fucking
though.
spacesuit is
You'll
right
need a
next
link
to
status
us.
of 8 or more.
He doesn't care. I have to get to ground.
to get to ground level.
Let's go.
Look, I really sympathise with you. I could give you my jammer.
What's a
What's
jammer?
that, perhaps?
Bypass software. Highly illegal. It gets
Thank
you
God he
past the
fucked off
retina
before we
scan
started
for
talking about
security
really
files.
illegal shit.
That's a start. Can you let me have the jammer?
Give me your ID card.
Okay.
Here's my card.
Thanks. This won't take long.
He's just
What are
still
you
watching
doing?
us.
Downloading the jammer to your card. There, it's done.
We had to put the hyphen
worry.
in the word
I'll
download
fix
because,
everything.
you know, this
You're
was
taking a huge
pre-internet.
risk.
No problem. I'll get us both back on Link's files.
That line makes no sense. I'm sorry. What the hell does that even mean? But okay, now we can mess with Lamb. And his head in particular. Yeah, the music is all over the place. Sometimes it's really quiet and sometimes it's hella loud. And I already turned it down once. Ah, good, you're here, Lamb. Let me just fuck up your day. Security services, retina scan. Fuck you, retina scan. Special operation, file adjustment. Mr. Lamb Gilbert, I will freeze your assets, you're now poor, and make you a D-Link so you can't use the elevator. See you in hell, bitch. And now we just patiently wait. And again, I don't think we have any, like, clear reason to do this, other than the fact that Lamb can go fuck himself. So, Mr. Lamb,
Hey,
sir.
Lamb.
He's just so despondent. He's just staring at the elevator. Oh my god, my life is over. Come on, that's the game script is broken. Come on, let's move. Maybe if I exit the screen, he'll come to his senses. Nope. Oh, there he goes.
Hey, Lamb.
Apparently, he just had to time out. Is there a problem?
Do you have a problem?
Hi, lad. I was hoping to see you. My card isn't working and I can't use the elevator.
Perhaps you've been made a D-Link.
Don't be
Perhaps
so
indeed.
bloody impertinent, lad.
Sorry.
What will poor little Couscous do?
Who's Couscous?
My pussy. She has to be fed.
I had to put the word cat
What
in the
would I do
subtitles.
if
It
she
wasn't
died?
originally there, I remember. But because this is 2016 and people's minds have started drifting, they had to put the word pussy cat in there. And what will I do if she died?
Make a hat to match your coat?
Funniest
I don't
line
think
in the
that's
game.
very funny, lad.
I think it is.
Besides,
You.
cat and beaver fur wouldn't match.
I could feed her for you if I could get into your
I
apartment.
also like the way he says
You go
beaver.
down to Bellevue,
Beaver.
and I'll authorise it so you can. By the way, Couscous likes to be pampered. Like all women, eh, lad?
I just want to throw you off the
Apart from
railing.
D-Links, you mean? You need therapy, Lamb.
Yes, he does. And you also need a swift kick in the nuts. But off we go.
Come on, Joey.
Also, isn't it kind of suspicious that Foster just walks up to him and goes, "Perhaps you've been made a D-Link." Wasn't me. Now we can get into his apartment and behold some of the prettiest animation I had yet to see in a graphic adventure game of this time. So I'm actually going to slow the game down a bit so you can marvel at the many frames of animation that this takes. Yes, this is a little slow, but it'll be worth it. Check out the pussy. Never thought I'd shout that in the stream. Now that is some fucking animation chops, ladies and gentlemen. It's like they motion captured a cat, but they didn't. They just fucking sat down and animated it in deluxe paint or whatever. How's the speed? Oh, look at them go! No. Alright, we will have the video cassette. And we'll have a look at the books, because he doesn't strike us as much of a reader, does he?
I didn't picture Lamb as a reader of books.
No.
They're fake. Just empty cardboard boxes.
Fuck you, Lamb. So, anyway, now we have that, and we don't actually know what we need the video cassette for. It's a video of cats. This is pre-YouTube, by the way, so him having a VHS cassette of cats is still kind of weird, actually, but whatever. And it's called Pussies on Parade. I'm pretty sure Revolution knew what they were doing, like putting in these, let's see, slightly innuendo-ish, yeah, things. So let's see, we have that, but we're still no closer getting to ground level. So let's see. Do I have to... Why can't I ask Anchor how to get to ground level? Do I have to go and see the doctor first? Because I don't recall that being an issue. Oh, I'm sorry, of course. No. See, yes, I have to go and see the doctor because... one thing I missed in the conversation with Anita was that I have to get fitted
Come on,
with
Joey.
a simple, non-invasive port to access cyberspace, or linked space in this case, which is a fucking hole in the head. I have to undergo fucking surgery to get into cyberspace. And, oh, let's just walk around everyone. There we go. Taking the scenic route. And just stop there, apparently. For no reason. So, yeah. music keeps getting loud for Oh, apparently the music resets. I mean, the slider was working. The music just resets every once in a while. So that's why the music keeps getting loud. Weird. What's your opinion of Lamb? Let's just do this. Again, to please the Sir Cobbett.
What's your opinion of Lamb?
I'm a D-Link. I'm not entitled to an opinion. But to be honest, I think he's a turd.
He sure is.
What do you know about
she
the
knows
council?
surprisingly
It
lot
was one of the
about
council who came up with the plan
what's actually going on
to
with the
bond his
computer in
mind
this
with
city.
Link. And ever since then, things have been getting weird.
And that's it. Forrester doesn't even ask her, okay, so what the hell does that mean? Does that mean that the computer is evil, or that it's a biomechanical thing? And how the fuck do you know this? But nah, never mind. On to the next subject.
How come you were made a D-Link?
I was caught hacking into Link.
Why did you do that?
There are areas in Link space used by security. I was trying to discover what they're up to.
Ooh! You know, I don't know if it's just me who's being slow, but as a kid, I was just like, what the hell are you talking about, lady?
What do you mean by link space?
The word inside
Apparently
the computer's
Foster's a
memory.
bit more on the beat,
The
so...
abstract projection of Link's circuits and databanks.
Will the jammer get me into link space?
No, the only access is through
it's
the
just
special
sighs,
interface.
like, oh my god,
There's
I can't
just one little
believe I'm
problem.
explaining this to
You'll need
such
to
a
get a Schreiberman
feeble-minded
report.
person. Also, the voice actress clearly was in a hurry because no one told her she's pronouncing Schriebmanport wrong.
How do I get a Schriebman port?
Well, you'll have to undergo surgery.
I need that like I need a hole in the head.
The Schreiberman port is a hole in the head.
See? Schreibermanport.
Does Link have any internal security?
There'll be
No!
foils, naturally.
What are they?
Intrusion foil programs.
Are they dangerous?
Well, standard IFPs are simply deterrents, but some high-level foils can be lethal.
Now, when I heard that, I thought, okay, there's going to be an action sequence. I'm going to have to fight things and shit. Turns out, no.
See you later.
Turns out Link Space is really, really weird. Even for a 1993, like early 90s cyberpunk kind of thing. Anyway,
I've got a discrepancy of 0.13.
excellent. You keep on doing that. Lady, I'm going to have a victory step, because stay hydrated, and head off down and see the doctor. Ah, that soothes the soul. Hi, I've stopped caring about you. Long ago. Joey! Hey, Joey! Fucking get in here, dude. Thank you.
Come on, Joey.
Like waiting for a fucking puppy with 3 legs. Richard is foreshadowing in the Twitch chat that getting a Schriebman port is a ball ache. And yes, it is! For reasons that will soon become obvious. Siriar is saying that Anita's honesty is refreshing, and yes, I mean, and as a kid, I didn't, like I said before, I didn't think turd was that big of a swear, but apparently, as I've learned today, I mean, you learn new things all the time, it is. Siriar asks, I wonder why Robert hasn't invited Lamb for a ride, and I presume on the elevator. Possibly because the man is a complete and utter dick. Anyway, let's head on in.
Welcome to Burke's Biosurgery. How may I help you?
And I love this. Excuse me. I love the holographic receptionist, which is actually the doctor's wife. He decided to keep her after her death and make her into a holographic receptionist.
I want a Schriebman port.
Your name, please?
Robert Foster.
There's little chance of seeing the doctor.
Why not?
I have instructions not to disturb him. Unless you wish to pay cash, of course.
I don't, but maybe Joey can do this.
Try talking to that hologram, Joey.
What for?
I need to see the doctor, and she won't let me in.
What shall I say to her?
Now this is, of course, I mean, there's only one true option, and it's the last one. The game expects you to go through all of them, and they're all funny, so I am going to go through
Use your
all of them.
imagination.
Do I have to? She gives me the creeps.
It's only a hologram. Surely you can outwit it.
All the way around the table, because Foster can't be bothered to get out of the fucking way.
Hi, my name's Joey.
I'm just gonna stand over here. Try again.
Try chatting up the hologram again.
Didn't you see what happened? She ignored me.
You were probably being too familiar with her. Try to be more businesslike.
What do you want me to say?
Again, the fucking music.
Try to persuade her to open the door.
Why don't you forget about the operation?
I can't. I need that port.
This is like my life's work at this point.
My human friend needs to see the doctor.
That's not possible at present.
That's a shame. I was looking forward to being alone with you.
Forget it. I've heard about you welders.
Ouch. I mean, honestly, even robot sex.
Try chatting up
With
the
a
hologram
welder.
again.
I honestly don't blame her.
Last time, Foster. What do you want me to say?
Use your natural charm on her.
I've got an idea. I'll try the subtle approach. Hey, you! Open that door.
I take my orders from Dr. Burke.
I take mine from Oberman.
Oh, why didn't you say so before?
Good grief.
And whatever possessed Joey to just say that out, you know, even though, oh, yeah, we've heard Reich say, Snow Sutton moves Overman, but we've never heard Overman as in a, like a name of authority or anything, something to be feared. So even though you can ask every character in the game, do you know a person called Overman? Everyone will say no. It's not until you hit ground level and you talk to fucking Mrs. Piermont. Oh my god. She's the only person in the game who knows who the fuck Overman is. The music just crank up again. Is it honestly gonna do that every time I switch screens? Because that's gonna get annoying in a hurry. Actually, I've been ignoring it so far, but oh. Fucking headphones. Alright, now this guy. Oh my god. Actually, let's just have a chat with the dude first.
Poor devil.
Hello there.
You're conscious.
Oh, yes.
Doesn't it hurt?
Oh, no. I wouldn't have volunteered if it did. Have you brought me any grapes?
No, I don't know you.
I didn't come here to visit you.
What are you here for?
To see the doctor.
You'll regret it. He's completely mad, you know. He's not even qualified.
Why are you here then?
I needed the money.
Do you know anyone called Oberman?
I've never heard of him.
See, that's the response everyone gives you. Also, that, you know, the cast of voice actors is kind of low, so you can hear that's Hobbin's voice.
I have to go now.
Drop by again sometime.
But he's a bit chipper, more chipper. So anyway.
Excuse me.
Surely...
Don't make me jump like that.
I was right next
Sorry,
to you.
Didn't realize you were busy.
Just practicing. I like to keep my hand in. What can I do for you?
Of course he's German.
I need a Schriebman port.
Really? Do you have sufficient credit?
All I've got are the clothes I'm wearing.
In that case, you require the Easy Pay scheme.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
Kidney, lung, or testicles.
What?
Which
Nice delivery of
organ
that
do you
line.
wish to sell?
I'm not selling anything.
But you
No
have to.
parts, no port. Send in the next customer.
What customer?
Excuse me.
Oh, now I have to wait for the fucking idle animation. Oh, and I just love how he, you know, his hand is bloody up to his elbow, and he just puts his sleeve down like this. Then he rolls it back up to get back to work. That's, ew. Like, if I had my whole arm covered in blood? Jesus.
Maybe I wouldn't miss a kidney.
I'll have to run some tests.
See, this game is full of these,
Stand
like,
behind
again,
the
these little
scanner,
extraneous things. I mean, you could, like Richard said, you could probably
Turn
speedrun this
around, please.
very quickly if you just skip all of this stuff. But all of this stuff is what makes the game
I can't
so
use
brilliant.
either of them.
Why not?
They're too good to sell at second hand. I'd have to overprice myself to be profitable.
Also, his
You make money
head
by
is
trading people's organs?
kinda skewed.
What else would I do with them?
Open a restaurant.
Open a restaurant?
His head is kind of not in the right place for that thing too. But anyway,
Excuse me.
I'm not here to nitpick. I'm here to have fun and sell testicles. Waiting for the idle animation. It just fucking goes like that.
I suppose I could spare a lung.
Let's have a look at them first.
On the scanner?
Yes, please. Hold still, please. Has someone been experimenting on you?
Why do you ask that?
I've never seen a body quite like yours before. I'm afraid I can't use them.
Is there something wrong? Tell me, Doc. I can take it.
You're simply too healthy.
Because living in a radioactive
Most bodies
wasteland
would
hunting
reject your
kangaroos for a
organs.
living apparently makes you very healthy, like the pinnacle of health.
Excuse me.
fucking get off the sauce and start talking to me.
I guess I've no choice, Doc.
It's not as bad as you think. When I said I'd take your testes, I meant after your death.
How is he gonna track me down?
That's a great consolation.
All I require from you now is your consent.
You've got it.
Take a seat, please.
Do you use local anesthetic?
Oh, no. Any more than having your ears
sorry.
pierced.
Did that again.
In that case, I need a general anesthetic.
You now have a Schriebman port. You may experience headaches, but don't worry. It's quite normal.
Thank you. So all I had to do was put on the Darth Vader helmet, and now I can get into link space. Oh, wait. I have to ask him how to get out of the city.
Excuse me.
Which he doesn't know, but he says go visit my friend Anchor, I think.
Can you get me to ground level, Doc?
I have my reputation to consider. If you're determined, you might ask my friend Willy. Just tell him I sent you. He has a rather special policy.
There we fucking go. And, okay. Again, lots of extraneous dialogue, but I just have to get through this one.
I've had a bad knock on the head.
Any after effects?
Yeah. Pain.
Impairment of vision?
I keep seeing flying saucers.
Any dizziness?
Yeah, I can hardly stand.
You know, I get exactly the same myself. I wish I knew what causes it.
That's it! It's like, yeah, I keep seeing flying saucers, I can barely stand. Me too. I wish I knew what causes that.
Your receptionist certainly is strange.
That's my wife you're talking about.
You're married to a hologram?
She wasn't a hologram when we wed. She died last year, but I decided to keep her.
Doesn't the fact that she's dead distress you?
No. She's a lot less trouble than when she was alive.
And that line just makes you want to punch him in the face.
Thanks again for the port, Doc.
It's a pleasure to do business with you.
And that was one of the examples of, the different English language subtitles getting switched around. Richard says the weirdest part of the game is the courtroom skit, which probably won't get around to, because I'm going to shut the stream down in 15 minutes time. But, yeah, that is truly weird. Look that up on YouTube. And it's fun, too, because you can... Again, that's one of the... It's a completely optional sequence, first of all, and there are so many different paths you can take through it. You can question different witnesses, depending on the dialogue options you choose. So that's... I'm actually a bit bummed that I'm not going to get around to showing you that. Probably. I have a feeling I won't. Anyway, at least we can talk to our friend Willy, who has a special policy. Gotta get Joey in here. Heal, boy! Summers. Oh, so quick already. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours.
Never mind. I want one of your special policies.
Who sent you?
Dr. Burke.
The ghoul, huh? He's cool.
Now, I know
So,
that you can also
how can I
ask
help
Lamb
Can you
how
get
to get
me
out of the city. And
It's
he
dangerous.
also suggests
Are you sure
going
you've
to
got the
visit
balls?
Willy.
That's a delicate subject.
not for
Wait
long,
here.
I won't, because
I have to
certain
make a
doctor
call.
will take them from me. Anyway, if you reference Lamb,
Use your welder on that statue, Joey.
Anchor will just say,
What
he's a
for?
fucking nutbag.
That
I don't want
anchor
to
could be
do him any
useful.
favors.
I'm always ready for a spot of welding.
There we go. Now get out of the fucking way. I'm clicking like mad here. Joey. Thank you. Anchor doesn't fucking care that his anchor just dropped. Haha. Wait, what? Leaving. Okay, time for some gymnastics. We do, in fact, have time to get into link space and, see naked people. Because everyone's naked in cyberspace. Like you do.
Come on, Joey.
Oh, I completely forgot about Joey. Yes. Get in there. Now, if you just try to go through the scanner inside the security building, it'll physically blow your head off, or just, you know, disintegrate you. So, we are going to do it from the fire escape. The fire escape to nowhere. Here we are. Okay. This is the one puzzle that people get stuck on forever, is turning the anchor and the cable into... God damn it, I have to right click on it. Turning them into a grappling hook, and then going up here and grappling hooking the sign. Because there is really no hint in the game that you're supposed to do this. Not really. I mean, you have to sort of figure out that the security building has this, you know, the scanner that won't let you pass. But there are windows down here. I don't even know if they show up as... No, they don't show up as objects. So all you can do is...
This could be the most
basically
stupid thing
try
I've ever
anything.
done.
And Foster just says that, like, yeah, I had this plan for a long time. I'm actually pretty surprised he made it through that unscathed. And actually, have a look at the locker here. This is Reich's locker. No, that's...
written in crayon.
I don't know what
Lovecraft's locker.
I think Oltar is maybe a reference to Lure of the Temptress. I don't know, but...
Reich. Reich.
Okay. You can actually open the lockers by shoving... Because there's a little pixel here that says slot. You can open...
I heard a little click.
Open the locker and there's
nothing in here but some bottles.
There's actually nothing in here you need.
Radichem shampoo and Sani Cool conditioner. I think I can live without them.
It's fun that they actually put that in there. Also, this is a very dingy locker room. That sample got sped up in the GOG release, I think. I seem to remember in the original DOS version, it's a much, you know, more slowed down, more ominous sample. It's the same sample, it's just played at a different bit frequency. I'm a nerd. Welcome to cyberspace! Or link space, whatever. Shield your eyes, children, he has a peen. Actually, he doesn't really, but look at those sexy cheeks! Everything in here is weird. My entire inventory has gone missing and been replaced by all this nonsense, which are different commands to use in link space. It's actually a very ingenious way of doing cyberspace in an adventure game. And the fucking music is loud as balls. Although it's an interesting piece of music because it's in 7/8 time. Yes, I'm also a music nerd. Alright, so... I'm supposed to decrypt the documents and do a bunch of shit in here. And I can't... there's a bunch of shit I can't do just yet. Every time you look at something, you get a dialog box. It just says folder. Oh, right. I have to use the open command on the carpet bag. And then these programs appear. That's a decryptor, and that should decrypt the keys. And this, the birthday surprise, is a cracked program. This was Ware's back in 1993. I just like that. So we shall decrypt you and decrypt you and decompress the compressed data that gives us the passwordy thing. And now comes a bit of a tedious puzzle, but I'll see how fast I can get through it. It's not tough, it just takes for fucking ever. I'll try to every time you get bored, I'll just sing a merry tune. I'll just sing along. That won't be annoying, won't it? Yes, it will. Fuck, I messed that up. Sorry. Put that in there, put the red one in here. I mean, this doesn't take any, you know... It's not really a challenge as such. Because you can't really fuck this up. I mean, you can't get stuck anywhere. You just have to keep putting down whatever you have in your inventory. I don't even have to go back and pick it up. I can just walk straight into the beam of light. Have a look at this. This is a Phoenix program, restricted use only in accordance with mandate whatever. This will give me extra special access to extra special things. And here's a text file, which needs decrypting. There you go. And now we disconnect, because that's all we need. And now comes a bit of reading. Now we have to use our link card, which is getting more and more festive with each passing turn. We go into the social security thing, so it scans our retina, and we can view the documents. Now, the briefing and the report, those documents were already in our possession, but now we've decrypted them. So now it tells us Reich's mission was to go find our mother, Maria Piero, a native of Hobart. Yes, our mom is from a rival corporation. Remove child in bid to defect back to Hobart. So she took a chopper, stole it in fact, and then they shot it down, and no infant remains found at crash site, but that flight terminated in the gap. The infant, of course, is us, or me, or Foster, really. Search all gap dweller camps in area. Return Overman to Link at all costs. Subject has assumed name of Foster. That would be us. The report is that no authority on record for increased status and promotion to supervisor. So Lamb was actually on the level to also investigate. No, Reich was on the level to investigate Lamb, because Lamb apparently hacked the system to give himself a promotion to supervisor, even though he is completely incompetent, as was plainly documented by our little tour. And now we can look at Phoenix, the document called Phoenix, which is the bearer is authorized to utilize Phoenix status override in the course of investigation. This will give us unprecedented access. Special operation, special status request, authority granted for temporary enhancement of link status, agent granted access to all sectors for 48 hours. So we have to be out of the system in 48 hours. File adjustment. Yeah, we've already done that. So exits. Now he'll give us a little recap.
So my real name is Robert Overman. But why does Link want me? And what's happened to my father?
I don't know. I think you should find out. Well, let's go through the scanner. Now it won't bother us, because now we do have special access. See, that's not a retina scan, that just scans your body, but since we now have access to everything in the entire world, now we can actually go back and forth through that one. Oh, God. Probably should have talked to these at the start of the game, these guys, because they're funny. An inspection novel? A routine inspection. Routine, huh? That's unusual. They're fun characters, but let's just go and have fun on ground level. Still don't care about you. I can't even restore his status even if I wanted to. So I am not
Come on,
going
Joey.
to. Yeah, Joey. So we arrive now at ground level. And we didn't bring Joey's. You see that? Boom.
Oh, no.
There he goes.
Joey must have forgotten he'd changed shells.
That's a terrible excuse I always
I
felt.
hope his board isn't broken.
He forgot he changed shells, because I've been streaming this for 2 hours now. So in-game time, and we gave him the welder, what, like 30 minutes in? Tops. So I always thought that was a shitty excuse for him just falling off, but apparently the game just needs Foster to be on his own right now, and actually needs to get Joey out of the shell that he's in. Excuse me. Fucking Coke is getting to me. Anyway, I'm going to leave the stream here. Please, can you keep it down, Sir Volume? I am going to leave you here with the stream. I've already been streaming for 2 hours now, which is a new record, and I honestly didn't even intend to stream for that long. It's just been so great to get back and play Beneath the Steel Sky, because honestly, I fucking love this game to bits. Wait a minute. Let's do this professionally. Let's Switch the camera to me. Hello, hello everyone. Yes, it's been so great to play Beneath the Steel Sky again because my God, I fucking love this game. And like I said, back when I was a kid, if someone asked me what my favorite computer game was, and they didn't play adventure games, I wasn't going to get into the whole, well, Space Quest is a series of games released from 1987 to 1995, and it stars at da-da-da. It's an awful long conversation, so if they didn't know Space Quest, I would just go, Beneath the Steel Sky, it's a cyberpunk adventure game, you probably haven't heard of it, and just walk away. So, for the longest time, I would say Beneath the Steel Sky is my favorite standalone game, and Space Quest is my favorite game series. How about that? So, Beneath the Steel Sky holds a very special and dear place in my cold black heart. So, yeah. So, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna get back and play the rest of the game on a stream. That would actually be quite fun. Maybe I should do that next week. Would you guys be interested in me finishing Beneath the Steel Sky next week? Has this been dull? Was this boring for you? Because I mean, it's not like there were any surprises. I know the game like the back of my hand. Summer's asking, are you planning to stream more Ben Jordan games? Yes, I am. Yes, I am going to stream more Ben Jordan games. I want to play every game in the series, actually. And then I want to play every game in the Space Quest series. And I never want to touch a Quest for Glory game again. Well, I might even get back to playing Quest for Glory. And I also want to finish Ben Chandler's Piss. It was an excellent game. Siriar is ready to follow another stream of Beneath the Steel Sky. Right, that's 2 votes for finishing Beneath the Steel Sky next week, so I'm going to do that. I can probably do that in an hour or so, because now we are at ground level, and there's a bit of talking. We have to get to ground level, and then we have to get further down, where all the interesting bits happen. Summer says, if it were up to me, you could finish it now or tomorrow or ASAP, but yeah. Sadly, I can only stream once a week. It's in my contract with myself and the people who depend on me. So yeah, next week, next Wednesday, I'm gonna finish up Beneath the Steel Sky. I pledge to you. So thank you so much for tuning in to the stream, and thank you for watching, and yeah, just thank you for existing, all you people in the Twitch chat, and everyone who's watching this at a later date at my YouTube channel, which hopefully soon should be youtube.com/SpaceQuestHistorian. I've been dicking around with the YouTube settings and trying to get that sorted out so that I can actually have youtube.com/SpaceQuestHistorian. Don't know why I didn't do that when I started the channel, possibly because I didn't know I was gonna use YouTube for anything interesting. So that's why my current YouTube URL is such a mess. It's my real name, and it's awful, and you can't even spell it. You certainly can't pronounce it. And yeah. So anyway, excuse me. Sorry, it's probably a good idea to stop now because I'm just belching all over the place. Anyway, check out. Actually, just go to spacequesthistorian.com. You can check out links to the YouTube channel. You can support me on Patreon. You don't have to, but it's very cool if you do. And I'll just see you for more streamy stuff next Wednesday, because I stream every Wednesday at around 2 p.m. CET, and edited Let's Play videos come out on YouTube every Tuesday and Thursday at 4 p.m. CET. Mark that down in the calendars, or just subscribe, then you know, stuff just comes to you naturally. Anyway, yes, I'm gonna hang around the chat for a little bit while I do the highlights of this, but the stream will now officially end. So I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you around the Chrono stream. And I'll see you next week for more Beneath the Steel Sky. But until then, around the Chrono stream.